सौंपया जा तेरा बंदा। गुरु प्यारी साथ संगत जी, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। It is said if we have Vaheguru with us, even troubles cannot find us. I ask, what really are troubles? My corresponding answer led me to ponder on my very own existence. Who am I? What troubles me? Does that trouble you as well? Well, maybe not. Have you ever imagined being in another form of life, like being a fish or a flowing river? If you can't imagine, you will soon realize that your experience may be quite different for the same circumstance. As for Mool Bhaktar, God, the whole universe is a living and breathing part of the Almighty Vaheguru. Ganta Purak, everything happens as per His will, and we are all part of this wonderful experience. So, if good or bad, right or wrong, happiness and troubles are all part of Vaheguru. Then how could one thing be differentiated from another? Aren't happiness and troubles merely two sides of the same coin? Also, let's remind ourselves, as for your body, physical or emotional trouble is not real trouble. Detachment from Vaheguru is real trouble. When Guru Arjan Dev Ji took Shahidi on a tapti dummy, was the pinnacle of what we call trouble. But what were his words instead? Tera kiya meetha lage, har naam laran nanak mange. Guru Gobind Singh Ji, a guru, a king, he lost all his sons, lost his mother, lived in the jungle for days, and slept on thorny grounds. What would you call such hardship? But he was content and at peace because he had Vaheguru's name in his heart. He accepted these circumstances as Vaheguru's hukam. He instead chanted, Vyaradiya Sadu Satte Changa. We should always keep Vaheguru's name in our hearts. To me, this means constantly remembering and following His teachings. It is important to do this, as this will lead us to do good deeds and becoming a better person. Also, just like we have to eat healthy food to keep our bodies healthy, keeping Vaheguru's name in our heart is like finding food for our soul. Without this food, our soul will be weak and open for vices to make up their home. Without this food, our soul will be like a jungle with utter chaos. On the other hand, with Vaheguru's name in our hearts, our soul can be like a beautiful, well-groomed garden. If a pond gives water from a fresh stream, it stays fresh and uncontaminated. Can we make our souls beautiful and keep it fresh? Yes, we can. It's a little Vaheguru Simran every day. We can keep our souls from getting dry, stale, and contaminated. It is extremely important to recognize that everything we have comes from Vaheguru. This will make us thankful and plant seeds of humbleness. This thankfulness and humbleness were the very reasons that after compiling Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji added the last line as, Tera kita jato nahi, manu jog ke tohi, main nirgul hare, ko gur nahi, aapne tarsh pyohi. In spite of his huge accomplishment of compiling the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, he was so humble as to say, I am unworthy, you have taken pity on me. Without thankfulness and humbleness, we will create room in our minds for ego, attachment, and other vices like greed, lust, and anger. Since recognizing is the first step to self-awareness, it will enable us to take actions to cherish and care for the many blessings we have from Vaheguru. This beautiful world, our loving families, our healthy bodies, and everything else in between. Sadhguru, we are often asked the question, what is the source of this great message that everything we have comes from Vaheguru? Even Guru Nanak Dev Ji was asked these very same questions. Guru Nanak Dev Ji replied, Pavan Ram Sadguru Badvela Samad Guru Surat Chela The creation began with air. Shows it was the Guru in my consciousness as the devoted disciple. The word Shobit here, I think, means Waheguru himself, the creator of the universe, the universal truth. Of course, we have our eternal Guru, Guru Granth Sahib Ji, who has the writings of our great Gurus here. Today, that is our source of the truth for us. I will end with saying we should all recognize the treasure we have been blessed with. Waheguru's name and a path to it. We as human beings are the only ones capable of making something of this treasure. Let us keep Waheguru's name in our hearts. Live is hukam, feed our soul so that it stays clean of vices, and plant seeds of good deeds, which is what we're born to do. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa,
Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.